everyone, Marianne Cowan here from Pinery Paper Crafts. It is Monday and it is the week before Easter. So I thought what I would do today is show you some Easter cards and show you some of the product that is retiring so you can get it before it's gone. So hello. Thanks for stopping by today. Hi Sylvia, hi Phyllis. And it's a beautiful sunny day here, but I practically got blown away on my walk this morning and there was snow on the ground. So, hi Monique, hi Barb. It's not spring yet. Anyways, I did plant some more seedlings, so that makes me happy. And hopefully we can get started on the greenhouse soon. The garden centers aren't even open yet because we need to get some gravel and some other supplies. So hopefully that will be this week's project. Yeah, they look cute. I love the colors. Okay, so I wanted to highlight some of the products that are retiring just so you don't miss out. And Easter, because believe it or not, Friday is Good Friday. Okay, so in one of the sets I'm going to be working with the Springtime Joy, and the other one, the Wreath. So the Wreath, Arrange a Wreath set is retiring. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let's start with that one. You've seen me make lots of wreath cards before, but I just want to go through and show you the things that are retiring. So we've got a Highland Heather base. Hello everyone. Hi Pat, and Diane, and Marty. Let's get my glue here. Highland Heather base, not retiring. Subtle embossing folder. Retiring. What am I going to do? What? Oh well, I'll have to find something else pretty. But I do love this folder, and it's perfectly named. It just gives you a little bit subtle background instead of just plain cardstock. So the colors I'm using today actually are Coastal Cabana, Highland Heather, and Vellum. And I'm using, just on this card I think, the Fine Art Floral Designer Series paper. This paper I would grab an extra pack because it is so beautiful. And we're going to be using this side of this piece. It's on the other side. That one. Both sides. You can't go wrong. So I'll show you how I've used that, and then I think I used some of this one, the lighter one as well. So that paper's retiring. Also retiring, Itty Bitty Greetings. There's a whole series of these. Itty Bitty Greetings, which is a big 2 stamp set. Itty Bitty Christmas and Itty Bitty Birthday. And I'm an itty bitty sad about that because I like these. You can usually always find something that you need. Like you're engaged. There's not very many stamps that say you're engaged. Anyhow, there'll be something else new and exciting. So those are going. We're using that on this. I'm just looking. Classic Label Punch. I just don't want it to glare. Classic Label Punch. Going. Don't worry though, there's going to be lots of new stuff in the new catalog, but I'm just saying, if you want it, get it now. And on the next card, we're using the Small Bloom Punch, which I use all the time. All the time. And it's on sale as well. I think it's 20% off. And the Wreath Builder dies and Arrange a Wreath stamp set. What I love about this is it's Valentine's, give thanks, happy Easter, best wishes, Merry Christmas. It's got all the little accents for all the holidays, or just anything. You could do a baby card or a wedding card with that. And the dies are really nice. The other thing that's retiring is the stitched shapes, and we use that on the next one, and the layering ovals. They are in back order right now, but they're still available. So, I don't know how they expect us to make eggs. Anyways, that's the next card. Stampin' Emboss Ornate Floral is staying. So that's good. Okay, so yeah, for the color combo, I was going to use soft seafoam, which I usually use, but I thought, no, I'm going to make it nice and bright. So, let me see. I don't want the purple at the back because I don't want the purple on the purple. So I think I'm going to do it this way. Yeah. So I'm going to cut this one. I think I am going to do exactly what I said I wasn't going to do because it's not going to end up at the back. It's going to end up, they're going to all end up together. Just looking for my little pokey tool that I was just using. Alright, so I'm going to start here. I can always put the vellum one in the back if I need to. So you've seen me weave this in and out, so it just makes it look so much prettier, I think, in my humble opinion. And it won't matter what my opinion is because it'll be gone. Well, you can still have it in your stash. I will still use this. I know for sure. For sure. Okay. I want it back in the front now. Alright. Perfect. So you're still able to see the purple. That's what I was worried about. We'll use this one. So then you just put a little glue dot where you finish off. That even looks pretty like that, but I'm going to add the vellum just because I'm adding some vellum accents. So, and we're just making 2 cards today, so we have a bit more time. I'm kind of starting and stopping all in the same spot because I can always cover it up if it doesn't look good with my little embellishments that I'm adding. It does get a bit trickier when you're adding the 3rd one, but not impossible. And if it rips, it doesn't matter, you just glue it down. It's very forgiving. And you can build it up as much or as little as you want. I've seen some that have just 1 layer, and then some where they just layer the wreaths on top of each other, but I do much prefer it woven. This vellum one's getting all twisted. The vellum one I did have to run through a couple of times. I don't know what's happening to it. Is anyone else in their craft room today? It's a perfect day for it here because it is kind of chilly. Now I always do like to try to get it so that it's on top near where it ended. I think that's good. The 3rd one is always a little trickier because your wreath is more bulky by the time you get to the 3rd one. Okay, there we go. Just kind of make it how you want it. Alright, so that's going to go there. It's sticking up a little bit here. There we go. Alright, so we have some choices coming up. Yeah, the vellum really makes it look pretty. It kind of tones everything down, I want to say. Alright, so one of the dies in the dies is little eggs. There's 2, so they cut out 2 at a time. So again, that's the designer series paper that I've just cut out some eggs. And then when I was just putting it on, I had this little chick that was just up. I have underneath my stand where I mount my camera, I just throw all little extra pieces and use them up. So he was over there and I thought, oh, it'd be cute to have a little chick coming out of the egg. So it may or it may not look cute. It'll either look cute or it'll look dumb. So we'll decide. Then I did Easter blessings from the Itty Bitty Greetings, and then I used the classic punch to punch it out. It's really tiny, but I think it'll be good, and we can always trim it off a little bit. So my idea is to have the greeting here, I think, some eggs over here, and I stuck with like all the same color. I did have some with this paper, but they don't match. And I did cut them out 2 at a time. And then we have our little chicks. And then I want to put some little vellum pieces behind here. And again, sitting on my desk there, is this ribbon I colored the other day. And I actually colored it Purple Posy. But I think it's going to be nice. It's more like a lavender. Gonna miss Purple Posy. That's another thing that's retiring. Not this ribbon. This is the classic seam binding crinkle ribbon. Okay, so here's my idea. Oh, Darlene, good plan. It is just so nice. Okay, so we're just gonna put a bunch of eggs on. Let's put our vellum down first. So, I think this piece might, no, let's put this on first, because I can always tuck vellum behind. So you can do this a couple of ways. You can add little dimensionals. I'm just going to put glue dots because it's already pretty big, or thick, I want to say. Is that the right word? So I'm just randomly putting glue dots. Those of you who watch my videos know that I love glue dots and I love vellum. I'm going to put one more over there. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm putting it, I was going to say I'm putting it high for my greeting, but my greeting is actually going in the wreath. But somehow I don't want it right in the middle. I do want it up a little bit, almost like it's a door or something. It's not, but... So I'm putting the pieces where, this is where I attached all the pieces, so it's kind of ugly there. So I'm putting that down here so we can put some of our eggs over top. Some of the eggs I'm going to do just flat, and then some of them I will pop up. And I'm going to put a light one first so that it stands out a little bit more. They don't stand out a lot, but I actually haven't used the eggs before. I don't think I've used any of those little things. Let me see. There's another one. No, I haven't used any of these little extra pieces. Maybe I used the hearts. I don't know why. Because they're cute. Oopsie. Lost one. So my idea for the chick was to maybe, and we'll try and see if I like it, that one little spot needs some coaxing to go down. There we go. All right, so we'll put maybe one more egg. And then we can see if we want to add a little chick. No, that's not enough. I dropped one. Just a sec. So we do have the little chick that could be coming out of one of the eggs. I'm just going to try something. I'm going to try it with this little one because it's kind of a reject. It slipped when I was die cutting it, so it is a bit smaller, but that won't matter for what I'm doing. I'm just making it look like it's cracked. Oh, I like that. Okay, so now we have our little cracked egg. And we have one more. I'm going to save it though. Okay, so I like that. Okay, that one's down. I want him right here. Oops. I want him coming out. Let's put him down first. And then we'll put this over top. It's pretty tiny. And I'm just covering his legs. And then the piece that cracked off, I am going to put right beside. You might not be able to notice it, but I'll know it's there. Oh, thanks. It's so fun. I love just sitting here creating. Okay. So we've got that. Oh, I forgot the vellum. Hello. Might not need much. Maybe just that's going to be enough. And you don't really need this layer, but I'm adding it anyways. Okay, now we have our bow. Like I said, it's actually Purple Posy, but I kind of like just the different shades. Let's put it right under our little chick. And then we'll do our little sentiment. This is such an adorable Easter card, if I may say so myself. So for the greeting, originally I'm just getting all these out of the way. Oh, there's another egg. Might use those. Originally I just had cut out this, which is cute. But then I thought maybe I'll put something behind it. So I cut out another one in Coastal Cabana and one in Vellum. I'm just going to see which one I like better. I'm going to try them both to see which one. I kind of like it like this. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. Instead of fanning it, I'm just offsetting it. That's going to go right there. Just deciding if I want to put dimensionals. I don't think I do. I'm just going to try putting glue. So I want to make sure the greeting's not covered. It's not going past the card. I was wondering if I was going to use one more little chick, but I think one chick should be the focus. But let's add a little bit of Wink of Stella just to the chick. All right, now I did bring over some of these, even though I don't know what color of blue they are. These pick up the color of everything you put them with, and I think these are carrying over to the new catalog. I don't remember. I've looked through both catalogs so many times, I'm all confused. Let's just put this right here. And maybe... So they're definitely not Coastal Cabana, but I think they look pretty. Oh yeah, I was going to put one of the other little chicks in here. Let's do that. So this is just basic white. Trying to get better at finishing my cards right to the inside when I do my Facebook Lives. Then, yes, Darlene, chick inside. That's what I was going to do. And I'm going to cut it just like I did the other one. Then I can just package them up and they're ready to donate. Oh, that wasn't a very good cut job, but hey, probably when they come out of their shell, they don't always do it perfect. So let's just put it down in the corner here. There he's coming out. Whoopsie. And here's the piece that broke off. There. Easter blessings. I like it. I don't know if we needed that piece of vellum, but I had it in my mind I was going to put it on, so. All right, that's our first card. So Highland Heather, Calypso Coral, and then the Fine Art Floral Designer Series paper. Typically when I use Highland Heather, I usually always use soft seafoam. Although soft seafoam I probably would use with Purple Posy, but I just wanted something bright. Okay, so that's our first card. Our second card is here. So here are all the pieces. Whisper White, thick, no, not Whisper White, Basic White, thick Basic White, fold in half. Then Calypso Coral. Basic white. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. This is 5 by 3 3/4. I embossed it using Ornate Floral 3D embossing folder. Now, I should have done that after, because then I took the stitched ovals and cut it out. So it did flatten it out a little bit here, but no one's going to notice. But in hindsight, do your cutting first and then run it through the embossing machine. And this one I'm going to try to figure out something to do tomorrow. That's why it's up here. A couple of my little reject pieces. So I'm putting this on first because I do have ribbon to add. Well, thanks. I think it turned out cute. Oh, almost forgot. Then I have a piece of the Designer Series paper that I'm putting here. Whoopsie. So when you look, so it'll be the back of, it'll be the egg. I almost forgot that step. And you just really, it doesn't matter if it's crooked, you just have to make sure that that looks good. I realized I cut my egg out a little bit crooked, or my oval. Okay, so I'm going to try to place this and then push it all down. All right, and choose which part of the paper that you like. It is Coastal Cabana? Cool. I thought it was Pool Party for some reason. Anyways, they're pretty. Thanks for checking that, Phyllis. They're so cute. Okay, so now we have that. Before we put it on, I'm going to put ribbon around. This is from the Playing with Patterns. That, I think there's 3 in the pack. It's a bit stiff, I want to say. And I do want it fairly low down. I'm just realizing how crooked that is, because I have my Happy Easter greeting. It's going to go down here. Got glue on my fingers. Then I have a little bunny. It's going to go here. And then we're going to build this up with flowers. I have an egg that we might use. And then I have some punched out with a sprig punch. So I think this is actually perfect. I'm going to turn it and tie it this way so I get the tails going down this way. I don't want it too close. What did I do there? I might need to adjust this when I've got the bow tied. So depending on how you tie your bow depends on where the tails go. So if I had turned it, so here the tails are going this way. If I had tied it this way, the tails would have gone that way. So think about that, because that'll just, you might have a preference. And I do. I want the tail in this way. But I do want it over just a smidgen, which is a technical stamping term. Okay, I'm not gonna, I'll probably put a glue dot there, but not right now. Let's add it to our card. I always look to make sure it's semi-straight, although sometimes it looks crooked on the back, but when you look on the front, it is straight. It's just the way that the bow is pulling it. Before I do that, I'm just going to give this a good crease. All right. So the Springtime Joy set is in the mini catalog. So this is available until the end of June. So you don't need to worry about that retiring, which is good. So here's my idea. I have Happy Easter, which is going to go here. Then I have some sprigs. I have Coastal Cabana, white, and vellum. And then I have some little flowers to just add. I don't have a white flower, but that's okay. So that's kind of the look I'm going for. So I think I want for sure this popped up. So I'm going to grab some dimensionals from this ridiculous pack I have. smarty. I love doing cute. I love florals, but I love cute. Like I love cute little critters. Okay, so I'm looking at these and thinking I don't want them all poked up that way. I think I want one poked down. Not poked, but aimed down. And then we'll put the flowers in the middle. So what I did is I took the vellum one and just broke it in half. Okay, so I like the way this is going to look. All right, let's take it off and adhere it. So this one's going to go here. I think I'm going to use glue dots. Remembering that I'll pop him up. I could put a little wobble on him too, but I'm not going to. So I have my Coastal Cabana. Now this one I'm going to flip over. Because it's just white cardstock, it looks the same. It looks good on both sides. Aren't the colors fun? It's Flirty Flamingo is the other color I've used. So I did match it to the little flowers in the hat. I didn't want to introduce purple. I wanted to just keep it Flirty Flamingo, little accent, and then Coastal Cabana and white. All right, now those little vellum ones that I cut apart, I'm going to add those. I might end up with just 2 flowers. So I'm putting it right in the middle. Here's my other one. I haven't used the sprig punch for a while. So I'm aiming it into the middle. And then we can add these. What are the other colors, Phyllis? There's 4 colors. I think this is Mango Melody. So if this is Coastal Cabana, then this one, I don't know, but it looks perfect. I know it's not Flirty Flamingo, but I think it's going to look cute. Okay, now so we got the bow, we got this. So there's 1, there's 2. I think 2 flowers is going to be enough because then I ran the problem. So do I put 2 Flirty Flamingo and 1 Coastal Cabana? Okay, let's try 3 and just see. No, I really think 2. And then we're going to tuck her right in here. We could always put another flower over here. Yes, that's what we're going to do. I also do have, okay, so Calypso Coral, okay. Coastal Cabana, Mango Melody. Oh yeah, Rich Razzleberry. So I did try Rich Razzleberry, but it's not the right color. Okay, so Coastal Cabana. No, Calypso Coral. That's Calypso Coral. Got it. All right. Because I'm going to just put them up inside the flowers. And then maybe here. So let's put her on first because I want her right in the middle there. I wonder if I have a little chunk. Oh, I do. So I'm just snipping off. These are the adhesive sheets, I think they're called. But it's good if you want something, I don't know if they're higher than the dimensionals. It looks like they might be a little bit higher. So I'm tucking this right down so it goes on top of the ribbon, pulls the ribbon down, and it's in the middle of my egg shape. Now, a trick I saw someone do with these little flowers is to take your foam mat, I hope I don't wreck it, well I have extra, and then take a pencil, and you know how I try sometimes to curl them? Just go like this. Oh my gosh. That looks so much nicer than when you just try to bend it up. Cool, this is just the foam mat that when you're using photopolymer they suggest you have under your stamps. Okay, that worked really well actually. Now, I already have Calypso Coral here, so I want to make sure I put my Flirty Flamingo one there, and this one here. I am going to pop them up. Sometimes I find the little dimensionals are just too little. Let's try. No, that might be good. Alright. I saw someone do it in a video. I can't tell you who it was. Oh, and cake decorating. Fun! Alright. Sometimes I'll put one popped up and the other one not, but for this one I popped them both up. So now we want This one, I'm putting them color on color, just so it's a little bit subtle. Now, which one did I decide? I think I'll do the Calypso Coral. Cute. Okay, let me grab that back. I think I want to put one more here. I think it has to be Calypso Coral. Has to be. Hi, friend. Okay. So I'm going to add one more over here. Do I need a sprig? It might. I don't want to overdo it. You know me. I can get carried away. No, no sprig. I don't even know if I want a flower or just a gem. Okay, or there's this little egg, but the little egg just stands out by itself. I don't like it. But I do think I like this. Now this is already popped up, so I'm going to have to pop this one up and offset it. Otherwise it's going to look dumb. So I put it off to the side, and then I tuck it here so it's actually the same height as this one. If we still had that little 3-leaf punch, I would add it, but we don't. There. Now, I'm wondering if I want to add any more. I think I will. Add 2 up here. And 1 here. Okay. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. So all my little pieces I'm saving, so maybe I'll use them tomorrow. Because I do have that oval that's already embossed that I was thinking I might want to use. Alright, so let's look at today's cards once I clean up all this mess. Wink of Stella. I already did put Wink of Stella on my little bunny, but let's add some more. And I don't think I'm going to add it to the flowers. Believe it or not, you can get carried away with the Wink of Stella. Some people may disagree. Okay, so here's our 2 cards for today. We have Easter Blessings, and we have a random dimensional stuck on the back. Easter Blessings, using the Arrange a Wreath die set that is retiring. The Classic Punch is retiring, and the Itty Bitty Greetings are retiring. Itty Bitty Greetings, Itty Bitty Christmas, and Itty Bitty Birthday. They're all great stamp sets. And then we put the little chick inside, coming out of his shell. But we forgot Wink of Stella. Can't have a chick without Wink of Stella. Alright, there we go. So that's 1. And that was my big pile of retired stuff. And then the next one is the Ornate Floral 3D embossing folder. It will be in the new catalog. The Stitched Ovals, which is part of the Stitched Shapes, retiring and on back order. Or you could have used one of the Layering Ovals, also retiring and on back order. This one is the Stitch So Sweetly, so it's staying. Blossom Punch, you need the Blossom Punch. It's retiring. And if you follow me, you know how many times I've used that little punch. It makes it so quick and easy just to add little flowers. And then the paper's not retiring. And I'm pretty sure the Artistry Blooms sequins are in the new catalog. All right, so those are my 2 cards for today. A couple of more Easter cards, and just showcasing some of the things that are retiring. Oh yes, the other thing was the Fine Art Floral Designer Series paper. I would grab an extra pack of this just because it is so pretty, both sides. I've used the floral side and I've used the just painted wash side. Not wash, it's acrylic paint, so it's not a wash. I don't know what you call it. It's just beautiful. That's what I call it, beautiful. Okay, Thanks for joining me today. I do appreciate it if you like or share my video. If you're watching on YouTube, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so you will be notified when I go live. All right. Thanks. These ones are quick and easy to make, and I think they're cute. So if you're still looking for Easter cards to make, or if you just want to have fun in your craft room and create a few, you could think about the people that you haven't seen in the last year, more than a year now, and I'm sure they would love to receive an Easter card in the mail. I'm going to mail off one of these to my mother-in-law who's in Toronto, who I have not seen since over a year. Okay, I will be back. Thanks, Fran. I'll be back tomorrow, again showcasing some of the products that are retiring, different products, and doing a couple more Easter cards. So the Springtime Joy set that the little bunny is from is in the mini catalog, so it is still available till the end of June. And it's a nice one to have in your collection. Even just the little sentiments. May the new life of spring bring you joy. Easter is a lovely reminder of new beginnings. And welcome spring. And they're so cute. So cute. So that is still available until the end of June. And then I don't know if it's moving forward or not, but it's there till the end of June. All right, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.